Hey HGTV viewers, this is John and Harley, and we are here at Water's Edge, the camp that we bought, and we are revamping it. We met, how many years ago? 16 years ago?
In 2008 we met.
2008. I was in LA rehearsing, and it was a random Tuesday night. Rehearsed all day, I was so tired, and my friend called me and said, come out and grab a drink. I was like, no, 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 and then at the last minute, I went. And the friend of mine was actually also a friend of his. We didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And we just randomly met and fell madly in love, and 16 years later, here we are.
We met at a bar, so it happens. His heart, he has the biggest heart of anyone I know. When I first met him, he was always kind to like strangers. You could tell a lot with someone, the way they treat other people that they don't even know. So that was a big plus when we first met. God, there's so many things. I know, you're on the spot, but he's just down to earth, handsome. When I first met him, his accent, his Boston accent, I'm like, oh, that's sexy. So that was a first thing when we first met. But he gives up his whole self. He's a very giving person, like of his time. He's just very loving to all things. He's open. He wears his heart on his sleeve too, and that's very
Endearing.
That's endearing, yeah.
That he puts up with me. You know, I am kind of all over the place. My mind is crazy. And it takes a really special person to help keep me grounded. You know, he's always there to support me through everything, you know. Support is so important, and understanding. I mean, I just think the things you put up with. I get on a tour bus and I leave home for 3 months. And that's gotta be really hard to just dump everything on a partner and say, like, I gotta go. You know, that could cause problems, but he's very understanding. Patience. Patience is one of your biggest strengths. He's so patient. I'm just like crazy in my head, and he's like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. Like,
Almost too patient sometimes, but yeah.
We've been to so many like cool places. Mm-hmm. I think India was my favorite. He was there before I was, and he was a little worried that it would be overstimulating for my attention deficit. He was like, okay, just be prepared. There's gonna be smells, there's gonna be sights, there's gonna be this. And India was amazing.
It was all of that, but you were open to it. You were just taking it all in.
And then I think other great memories are the time we lived in New York. We had a 500 square foot apartment. Mm-hmm. It was typical New York, tiny, no outdoor space. We were there 7 years.
Yeah.
And first of all, it taught me you don't need a lot in life to be happy. And also taught me that being with him in that small space, like if I was in a bad mood or he was in a bad mood, like you had to address what was on your mind instead of just letting it go and go into another part of the house. So New York was really good for us.
Now it's completely different because now instead of an apartment, he'll be outside all day. I won't see him for like 9 hours. He's on the tractor. I'll be inside the house, you know, doing stuff, indoor stuff. And then he's like the outside guy who's, like I said, on the tractor, in the barn, planting stuff. So then we have our space there, but we always come back to our little home. Never. 2008, I lived in LA. I was an LA boy, and then moved to New York. So I was always a city, and then moving to a farm was a whole culture shock. But I love it. I love it.
I would have never have thought you would have become such a part of the farm life. He's the one that goes out and takes care of the chickens, and the goats absolutely love him.
If I had not met him, I would still probably live in Southern California, for sure.
And just have a dog. No goats and horses.
No,
and chickens and
no.
ducks.
And look at us now. It's a whole
And
different
soon
world.
we're gonna have a pet bear, because I hear there's been bear sightings
The
out
black
here
bears
in the
up in New
woods.
Hampshire. Well, I was, again, supportive, so I was saying, go for it. When he sets his mind to something, you know, it happens. He was passionate about it. As I always tell him, he's all or nothing. So once he had that idea, I was like, just go for it.
Yeah.
And here we are.
He snores.
No. Oh my God. A fun fact that
He pees in the shower.
no, that's all normal stuff that people do. Come on. A fun fact about John that you might have to come back to me on that one.
He has a tattoo under his armpit, and you can
No.
only see it when he shaves it.
No tattoos.
Oh, I think people might not know that he was actually an actor in the 90s and was on a TV show called Sweet Valley High.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
like,
I guess. Yeah. That's such in the back of my mind. Yeah, I forgot about that. Exactly, I did. Well, this one has been like the one we've delved in the most, where we've bounced ideas off each other. The other places that we've been have been minimal, like small apartments or stuff like that. So it's like you'll go to a certain store and buy whatever just to fill up the space. This one was more curated. So that was fun, bouncing ideas off each other. And sometimes, you know, I'll have something that he doesn't like, and then vice versa. And then, like any relationship, you figure out what both of you like, and either it works or it doesn't.
completely different
Yeah.
styles. I like a lot of old, worn-in, found things, and I love bold colors and moody colors. You're more...
Yeah, I like more contemporary stuff. I do love older stuff, but mixed in, but more modern amenities. Maybe that's the city boy in me. Also like lighter colors, you know, not something too dark. I like a moody area somewhere else, but not everywhere.